Are you all fine with me staying seated?
Yes,
Please.
that's fine.
So what I have is a concurrent resolution from the House of Representatives that recognizes your achievement as Vermont Teacher of the Year, as a physical education teacher. And what I'd like to do is just read it to you because it's fun and it recognizes your accomplishments. And what I want to say is we so often in Montpelier talk about prosperity in Vermont and keeping Vermonters here and growing children here that will stay here. And so your story, when I talked about it with my colleagues and said, you know, we have this wonderful phys ed teacher and he was a student at Richmond Elementary School and went to Mount Mansfield and went to Johnson State College and stayed in Vermont. And now he's doing such cool things at Richmond Elementary School. So when I heard that you were recognized by this group, I said, perfect, we'll do a resolution in the House to recognize you also. So this year, the House concurrent resolution congratulates you, Brian, on being named the Vermont Elementary Physical Education Teacher of the Year. And there's a bunch of whereases, so this is the formal. Whereas a well-designed elementary school physical education curriculum can launch a youngster on a path of healthy living. And whereas annually the Vermont Association for Health, Physical Education, Recreation, and Dance recognizes outstanding educators in this field at the elementary, middle, and high school levels. And whereas the organization's selection committee chose Brian Godfrey of the Richmond Elementary School faculty as the 2014 Vermont Elementary Physical Education Teacher of the Year. And whereas as an alumnus, Brian has a special affinity for the Richmond Elementary School. And whereas Brian continued his education in our district at Mount Mansfield Union High School, graduated from Johnson State College, pursued graduate work at the University of Vermont, where he conducted research on strategies to prevent childhood obesity. And whereas prior to beginning his current position at the Richmond Elementary School, Brian Godfrey worked as a paraeducator at the Stowe Middle School, served as a program coordinator at the Augmented Learning and Movement Center, and taught physical education at the Lincoln Community and Moncton Central Schools. And whereas Brian is an innovative physical education teacher whose strength as an educator to inspire learning about healthy living goes beyond the classroom. And whereas evidence of this creative approach to educating young children about healthy life habits is found on Mr. Godfrey's blog, which is accessible through the Richmond Elementary School website. And whereas he conducted a Purple Paw poster contest in which students designed colorful and fun posters on proteins, fruits, and vegetables. And whereas another project that Brian features on his blog is the school's partnership with Burton Snowboards, designed to teach the youngest students snowboarding, including indoor instruction and experience on the slopes. And whereas Brian's creativity and success as a teacher persuaded this selection committee to honor him with the award. Now it therefore be resolved by the Senate and House of Representatives that the General Assembly congratulates Brian Godfrey on being named the Vermont Elementary Physical Education Teacher of the Year. We are so proud of you, and I just want to give you this to say thank you for all you do.
Thank you so much. I'm very honored and humbled to all those kind words said about me. And I feel really truly blessed to be able to work in Richmond and to do something that I love every single day and have a positive impact on all the kids in Richmond every day. It's amazing. And I want to make sure I thank, first of all, my mom. Everything that she sacrificed for me to be here, to be the man I am today. So thank you, Mom. And also make sure I recognize Mr. Mike Barry over there for always seeing possibilities and not seeing any barriers and encouraging me to do all the things that I do, and without his support, none of the stuff that I'm thinking and dreaming about would be happening. So thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we just thank you, and we're so proud of you.
So Brian,
Thank you.
I want to just say on behalf of the Richmond School Board and the Richmond community, and that how proud we are of having you a part of our faculty here. You're a shining example of fostering communication and educational opportunities both within the school and outside the school organization. I could continue with the whereas since that was done, knowing about like the bicycle program you provided this past spring. And we just are so proud of you and so honored with everything you're doing for the kids at Richmond Elementary School. And that, so well-deserved in that. And again, thank you for everything you do. And I know your mom for many, many years. She's been a proud member of our Richmond community as well, being the town clerk. And that, so it's wonderful to see the family connections here, staying within the community. And that, and again, fostering great opportunities for our kids. So thank you.
Well, thank you, John. I appreciate it.